Hey, that looks like us.
Now it's on. There we go. All right, guys. Welcome to Fish Talk Live.
What's happening?
What is going on? We got a bunch of laughing,
a lot of feedback.
A lot of giggling back there. Guys, welcome back. It is great to be back.
It is.
That was too long of a break.
Little sense of normalcy happening.
A little bit. Now, tonight's not going to be the standard episode. We're not going to be doing a full 1 hour tonight. As you can see, we're still got our work clothes on and we're still kind of dirty. We are doing the best that we can to try to get this place fully operational. We are getting close, though.
Getting very close. Very
Cheers
close.
to that.
It actually looks like a usable building again.
It does. It does. So hopefully tonight, Billy and I will be finished with the rental cabin over here. And actually, that's our subject of the show tonight, the Idalia place to fish. So, but we're going to be doing the Extreme Decals Catch of the Week.
I understood there was quite a few send-ins.
There was. Yeah,
awesome.
Lots of, beautiful fishing weather this past week.
That is a fact.
It has been absolutely stunning. Captain Mario will not be here tonight. Unfortunately, Captain Mario, just about lost everything.
That's it. He's having to do like a lot of people are and starting fresh again. So for him to not be here, it's fully understandable for tonight.
But the good thing is he was able to sit down earlier with me, and he gave me a full, detailed fishing report for our area. Yeah. On his charter today, they said they landed over 70 keepers.
Oh yeah, he played the Nature Coast for sure.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
ran a little bit north and came all the way back home to continue on.
But now tonight we will be giving away a half-day fishing charter with Captain Kenny Mullins from Real Epic Charters up there.
Big Bend area, isn't it?
Beautiful Big Bend. That area got hurt bad.
They kind of took that one head on.
They did. They took it right to the chin.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with Captain Kenny earlier. You were there with us, and he said Perry is just
It's kind of leveled at the moment.
Yeah.
It looks almost like a war zone. His words, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Looks pretty rough.
And the difficult part is that area. So Captain Kenny fishes out of Keaton Beach,
Yep.
my favorite place to redfish in the state of Florida, hands down.
Stunning place to go play.
Incredible fishery. So that's one of the reasons that we wanted to get this gift certificate from OKM Cares and then give it to one of y'all tonight. Is hopefully whoever gets it has never fished that area before, because your mind is about to be blown.
That is a fact, because we witnessed that a little over a year ago, and it did the same exact thing to us, and been dreaming of going back ever since.
It is. It's just it's a credible area, and Captain Kenny is one of the nicest guys out there. So the difference between Keaton Beach and Perry and that kind of mid-Big Bend area there, Billy, is from the storm, the boat ramps aren't open yet.
Not at all. Yeah, so supposedly there's quite a bit of debris that the county itself is saying that becomes non-navigable waterways, so they have shut down quite a bit of their, actually I think all of their boat ramps at that point. And if their boat's not already in the water, those poor boys can't work.
That's it. So that's what we wanted to step up, and thanks to all the contributions too for the Labor of Love weekend that we did that came from y'all, was that enabled us to get this gift certificate and help Captain Kenny out. But there's multiple guides in that area too, so do your all's part. A lot of people have messaged us still today. How can they help? Go get a gift certificate for one of those guys.
That's it. Go book yourself a fishing charter. That's the truly biggest help you all can do for them, just as it is for the rest of us. That's how we make a living. That's it.
Now, when I asked Kenny when he would be able to start fishing again, he's predicting early October.
Yep.
So whoever wins the gift certificate tonight, or if you go get a gift certificate from one of their websites.
Don't expect it for next weekend.
Yeah, exactly. So just FYI, they're looking at a start of early October. But whatever you guys can do to help them out, that'd be awesome. If you don't want to buy a whole gift certificate, you could do what I talked to Kenny about is if we did donations to OKM Cares, I'll get with him, once we collectively get enough funded for another gift certificate, and we'll kind of go by guide by guide by guide.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's not a big area like it is here, I mean, the area is big, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But as far as the fishing community, their guides up there is a small handful in comparison to what we have here.
Yep.
You know, we're looking at a couple hundred here when they're literally maybe a dozen at max.
Max.
Yep. It's a very far spread out area. And when it comes to the Big Bend, like if and when you go up there to experience it, it is a true no man's land. It's beautiful. It's untouched.
Old Florida.
Yep, at its finest.
He said Captain Brett Self out of Horseshoe Beach, Up the Limit Charters. He said that that area is bad.
Yeah.
So that was one of the names that he was kind of making a list of for us to give shout outs to, and get you all to go to their websites and see what you can do for them.
Absolutely.
So Captain Brett Self from Up the Limit Charters. What do you say, though? So we'll let you all know how you can win this gift certificate here in a little bit, by the way. But to be eligible to win, of course, you have to share this live feed right now or from the post from earlier. So if you have not shared, do yourself a favor and share it just in case you do win.
That's it. Give yourself a chance for a stunning fishing trip.
That's it. But Billy, how about we go and check out what other people have gotten to do that we haven't had the chance, and see what everyone's been catching on the Extreme Decals.
Catch of the week.
Catch of the week.
Beyond the woods, down the twists and the turns, through the marsh, lies the knowledge needed to fish the nature coast.
This is Fish Talk Live.
Oh,
So we missed that part.
Edith, stop. Welcome to
Hey, Fish Talk Live.
presented by
Phillips Auto.
Phillips. Hey, that makes a point actually that I was thinking about the other day.
What's that?
After the storm rolled through, and I started really thinking, I came up here in the studio. We removed all the equipment from up here just in case we were going to suffer from some wind damage.
Yep.
Didn't want to lose everything that we've invested in up here. When I walk up here, I'm looking around. I see Nature Coast Financial Advisor sign. I see Phillips Auto. Allende Matthews Extreme Decals. And it kind of made me think that those are all the guys and girls that you want in your corner during a storm.
All of them.
I mean, Allende was on the phone. I don't even know how he got on the phone so fast during that storm, checking on us, seeing if we needed anything, asking about our vehicles. Phillips called and asked if the vehicle's okay, if there was anything they needed to do. Gary Marriage at Nature Coast Financial Advisors, if you had money invested with him, that money would really help out those that potentially lost everything right now.
Absolutely.
And then Brian from Extreme Decals, he just makes things pretty. So
He's there to help when you need a helping hand.
He could put a wrap on anything to make it look like it's not broken. So,
Yeah.
But all right, speaking of Brian, Extreme Decals, let's go to the catch of the week.
Very nice fish.
Some trips. Good deal.
Fishing off the docks.
Yeah. Hey, there's Ben with a nice snook. Oh yeah, snook's
Very
back in
nice.
season.
Yes,
Didn't
it
even think about
is.
that. Hey, we know
Oh,
those
man.
guys. Speaking of Phillips Auto
Out
Group,
there tuna fishing.
good deal. Brittany,
Very nice.
double spotter. It looks like two eyes.
Very nice.
Bud from
fish.
Nature Coast Anglers right there.
Got some girth on that one. Good catch.
Chasing Gavin.
Playing on the freshwater side of life.
Those
Good
guys are
largemouth.
good at what they do, man.
Yes, they
They're
are.
going to go big places in the bass fishing
Good
world.
to see.
There's kayak,
Mr. Chu.
kayak Chris. That doesn't look like a kayak, though.
He's on a skiff somewhere. That's a big old ugly fish.
Darren looks like he
nice.
probably made that thing like catching a needlefish, though.
Fish is a lot bigger than it looked.
Beautiful grouper.
Absolutely. It's like a pretty day to play.
Did we really have to post grouper photos, Bird? Seriously?
Some of us haven't been able to do that yet.
Cobia.
Good fishing, Darren.
Tarpon.
Hey, nice little poon. Hey, give me.
Look at that golden red.
Wow. Big old breeders. Oh, nice fish.
Good job, Garrett.
Laying on the kayak.
I feel like we just saw that photo.
Did. You must have been fishing with Garrett.
Yeah, he was fishing with Gunner.
Or Gunner, yeah.
James, the nice red.
Oh, largemouth. It's nice to see some fresh water coming in.
Pretty sure we're coming up to like the prime time for largemouth, from what I've heard. Jason Lewis.
Very nice, Mr. Lewis.
Edith is in straight sport mode right now.
Oh, yeah. Destroying the studio.
Jessica.
Nice little snug.
Good old
Fun catch,
soapfish.
fun catch. Holy smokes. I don't know what's redder, the beard or the fish. Nice catch.
This is a deep drop red.
No joke.
Oh, it's
Nice.
Kristen fishes with Greg. I'm sure she showed him how to do it that day.
Oh, yeah. Very
There's
nice.
Miss
Starting to see a
Laura.
lot of speckled trout moving in, which is a
Yeah.
good sight to see.
Got to see
Oh,
Laura
that's
and Rick
on the way.
a little bit ago. They stopped by and said hi. Mike Dunn, my man.
Very nice. That was making me jealous.
There's, of course,
Cute little
Laura.
fish.
Of course, Laura was holding up the bigger red
That's a
fish.
cute little fish there, Rick.
There's Ted
Very
from
nice.
Nature Coast
Got some good
Anglers.
spots on
Yeah.
that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
Holy snook.
there's
Very
last photo of the night.
nice.
Captain Travis Roberts putting his client on some good fish there. Good deal.
Playing back there in them shallow flats.
That's it. All right, guys, that was the Extreme Decals catch of the week.
Thank you all for sending those in.
Absolutely. I tell you what if we do a commercial break real quick, and then when we come back, we'll read off Captain Mario's fishing report and give up all of his secrets.
I like the sound of that.
Because I saw some stuff where he didn't add in there that I knew that he was, then we're going to put that in there.
Oh, I got one of those too.
Be right back.
Here in Florida, every name tells a story. Just saying Ian, Nicole, or Michael brings about strong memories. But then there's Adam and Gary. Together, their teams helped rescue over 3,500 people. And Vicky, she used her food truck to feed the community.
Thank you so much, guys.
And Andy, he flew medical aid to devastated communities. But then there's Shane, Clyde, and Robert. Together, they have more than 60 years of storm experience. They stand with an FPL team of thousands, ready to respond. So as the next storm approaches, just know we're prepared. Here in Florida, every name tells a story, and every name is important. Because together, we can weather any storm.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back. So just in case you haven't noticed, we have not gotten off this couch because I don't think our legs can work. So
It's going to be a tough one getting back at it.
typically we're all over the place, different segments, but like we said, this is going to be a real low-key episode, but we are going to be giving away that gift certificate for a free fishing trip with Captain Kenny Mullins here in a little bit.
Starting in October.
Starting in October, man. I'm excited for those guys to get back out in the water. I really am.
Absolutely.
All right, so Captain Mario Castello, our very own, there's Edith. By the way, this is what this dog does.
That is what happened to our studio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hurricane Edith.
Yep.
So Captain Mario Castello's fishing report for this week. So he said that we are right in the middle of the redfish spawn, and the redfish can be found just about anywhere this time of year. They are on most every western-facing point in Citrus County. Free-lined live pinfish on a 4-0 circle hook will get the job done. He he wanted to make sure about the circle hook is important with these bigger tides that we get. So we were talking about this earlier, is where you have to fish with slack.
Oh yeah, have to fish with slack, and once that fish bites, you're going to want to let it take it. And once it ends up hitting that tight line, it's going to set the hook automatically for you.
That's it.
That's what truly is going to hook into that fish to allow you to catch it.
You got to think, if you've got slack in your line, and even if you can feel that hit, if you've got slack in that line, you try to set the hook, you're not really setting the hook.
You're just pulling in your slack.
Yeah, you're pulling in your slack, and that fish is going to say, hey, what's this? And he's going to spit it out. So circle hooks are definitely important. And then today, he said he landed at least 70 fish, 70 slot fish, with the majority of them being top slot or over slot.
I think his largest today was like 34, I think he said.
Yeah.
It was big.
It was huge.
Yeah.
And then trout are starting to move in, finding them on those same points. He said that when he was running across the flats from the different points, that he could see them here and there. So that's a good sign that they are coming
Absolutely.
in. I'm sure here soon the foul area will be the hot spot.
I mean, I'm already finding them in the reef.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, not in any massive numbers, but still very nice sight to see when you get into those grass flats out there and you can have your little deep pockets. There's fish moving in them.
And I know, guys and girls, I know it sounds like Mario's fishing report was kind of vague about redfish being everywhere, but he's not joking.
No, he's not joking at all.
Billy and I, the other day, we needed a break, so we took the airboat out and we went and just kind of did some scouting for debris and just seeing how the landscape changed a little bit. No matter where we went, there were redfish.
Yep. If it was dark waters, we saw big pushes. If it was clear waters, we saw big pushes, and we saw the fish pushing it.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of redfish movement. I mean, even playing on the airboat yesterday or 2 days ago, I found a school out there that's every bit of 150 to 200 fish. And I mean, it was a wall stretching from island to island as I ran past them. Gorgeous sight. There's a lot of redfish moving.
Yeah, no, it's
that time of the year.
It is that time of the year. And then also grouper. I really don't know anything about the grouper right now. I'll be honest with you guys. If I saw one of our captains pull up to the dock this past week with a grouper, I told him to get off the dock.
We've only had to tell one like 6 times now.
Yeah. So we'll have a good grouper report. I'd say we've got probably a week left solid of getting this place cleaned up and ready to go. So as soon as we're done here, then you probably won't find me during the day because I'll be out there and
taking a week off.
We'll have a good grouper report for you. Hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully. The other thing we're going to be talking about next week is the Ho 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 Fishing Doe. We're going to be announcing the dates. We're going to be announcing the different rule changes and stuff that we've been talking about. Yes. So we're really excited about that. And we get questions asked all the time. So I'm excited to get that information out there.
Yeah, get that ball rolling because it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Somebody showed up the other day to start scouting for it already.
Yeah.
So good for them. Billy, what else you got? What else you been seeing out in the reef? Anything?
Playing out in the reef, I mean, with the waters as warm as they are, there is a lot of sharks. So if you are fishing the same spot for a good 20 minutes or so and you're actually catching redfish out there, prepare yourself to get taxed. There's a lot of different species moving out there playing on the airboat. I'm running them over all day long, even doing the drifts out there. So be ready for that. If you start to have some shark interactions while red fishing, just pick up and move.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go out there and let those redfish just get chomped in half. It's a waste at that point, and you can't keep them anyways. They don't measure.
Yeah.
There's a good handful of snook still playing out there. I know it is snook season, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. One other fish we haven't got to fish for yet. Yep. I don't know where they're at the higher tides. Most of the time I'm not able to find the fish, but at the lower the tides, if you know where the deep pockets are, playing out there in the reef area, even getting into the river systems, play off of those deep pockets to the next nearest island, and you should be able to get yourself into some nice slot snook. I don't see any of them that are truly over slot, but I'm not finding very small ones either.
Yeah.
A lot of really good fish out there. Outside of that, I mean, the trout slowly coming back in, which is really good to see. I'm ready for fall.
One thing you didn't mention that you've seen or you haven't seen is pink flamingos. What the heck?
Flamingos. Yeah, I don't think we're as fortunate enough. 'Cause I'd like to find that.
Captain Ryan Harrington, out of Tampa Bay, he was here the other day helping us out, and he was showing us pictures of the different pink flamingos and
Got a
stuff.
flock of like 10 to 20 up down there, I guess. Yeah,
that was pretty
darn
cool. And speaking of that too, I need one last thing to say about the storm and post-storm. Thank you to everybody that has showed up, that has checked in. Thank you guys so much. I would try to go through the list of names.
It's a lot.
We'd be here till next Tuesday.
It's a lot.
You guys are amazing. This is the best community in the world right here. And it spans. I'm not talking about the best area. I'm talking about the best community.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. And I mean, anybody that's actually lend a hand and help to just coming down to see how the heck we're doing.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of it.
Absolutely.
It's great to see y'all's faces.
And stay tuned. If you guys have ever experienced one of our makeovers, this was a forced makeover. But if you've ever experienced them, we always come back bigger, better, and badder. And we've got some really cool stuff in the store for y'all when we open back up fully.
Should be a lot of fun.
We are open. We're actually working out of Brody's lemonade stand downstairs, selling live shrimp. We got the pumps back up. HPA Shrimp Company got us loaded us up with live shrimps. Our pinfish and mud minnow tanks will be back up here next few days, and be ready to rock. All right, so let's go ahead and ask the secret question.
I'm ready to hear it.
And then we'll go to a commercial break, and then we'll come back and we'll do the real fortune. What do you think?
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so as we mentioned, Captain Kenny Mullins fishes out of the beautiful Keaton Beach.
Keaton Beach.
Which county does Keaton Beach reside in?
That's a good question.
The first 6 people to answer that correctly will get added to the Reel of Fortune for the chance to win a half-day fishing trip with Captain Kenny Mullins, the man, the myth, the legend.
Starting in October.
Starting in October, yeah.
Re-emphasize that.
So which county is Keaton Beach located in? All right, we're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be announcing the 6 people, and we're going to be spinning that reel.
Summer is hot, but the deals are hotter during the Make This the Summer sales event at Phillips Ocala, located on South 441. Take advantage of 2.9% interest for 36 months on the new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Or drive away in a new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee for only $439 a month. To get the best deals, visit us at Phillips Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Ocala or shop online 24/7 at phillipscjdr.com today.
To your right, keep scrolling right. Keep scrolling right.
Bree's trying
We'll
to
guide
locate
ya.
us real quick.
Your other left.
Straight,
There we are.
up, a little further down. That looks good.
Somewhere in that general vicinity.
Nope. Chords. Oh, what now?
Nope.
Bree's figuring it out, guys. Bear with us here. There we are.
Been a
How about
while,
that?
2 weeks.
Everything's moved around.
2 or 3 weeks, I don't even know anymore.
All right, so the answer was
Taylor?
Taylor County.
Taylor County.
Come on over, Aubrey. Come on. What do we got
Come
here?
on, hombre.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Take you all very long to Google search that.
I see a name on here who, one of the hardest workers, hardest working, most caring people, Alyssa. She busted her butt. She works for Extreme Decals. Busted her butt helping out.
Knuckles, butt, all of it. She
Dude.
was working.
I said it was her and one other lady, but I said if I were to ever go to war, and they told me I could pick 2 people, it was those 2 girls right there.
Yeah.
So, all right, so Taylor County was the answer. The question was, which county is Keaton Beach located in? And so we're about to spin this thing, and whoever it lands on is going to win a fishing trip with Captain Kenny Mullins himself.
I'm gonna go for the Pompanos.
I'll say permit.
Oh, we are wobbling.
Snook.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Up.
Oh, Grouper.
Grouper. Scott P. Scott Pritchard. I'm assuming, yeah.
Scott Pritchard?
Yep. Scott Pritchard. That's it. And then what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna lie, I want everybody to win, but I really wanted Alyssa to win, so I'm gonna get another gift certificate for Captain Kenny Mullins. So Alyssa, Scott Pritchard, congratulations. You all just won a fishing trip with Captain Kenny Mullins. Alyssa, if you're watching now, thank you for everything. Seriously, you were amazing. Yeah. You and John, you guys, incredible. So, incredible people. Guys, thanks for bearing with us on this short episode of Fish Talk Live, and we will
see you next Tuesday. And Alyssa, go enjoy some snow crab.
Yeah.